JP554731 here again, and I'm here for another assembly video. And this time I'm going to show you how to assemble Touma's armor onto the figure and his undergear onto the display figure as well. And obviously you won't need to assemble his undergear on the figure because it's already on. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to do an undergear video. Okay, go ahead and put the left kneecap on. Actually the right kneecap and then the left kneecap. Let's see. Okay. Left armor on the left arm. Same thing on the other side. You're going to want to note that there are four little plastic things coming out, and there are 4 gaps that fit those plastic pieces, and they'll snap into place just like that. And then after that, oh, and I'm guessing that these little plastic pieces are from keeping the paint from scratching off of each other. Or maybe it's for the joints, I don't know. Maybe I'll annotate that later. Okay, you're going to want to take this piece off. The crotch piece. And I believe... oh, and you're going to want to take care of this piece because it snaps off fairly easily. Okay, and I think the last piece you're going to want to take off is the chest piece. Just snap it off like that. And actually, there are 2 more pieces that you're going to want to take off. And that is the shoulder piece. Snap it into place like that. You're going to want to, when taking these off, you're going to want to hold it at an angle like this, and then take it off upwards. And then, same thing if you want to take it off, or put it back on. Same angle, and then slide it in. And then there are 2 more pieces that go on. I know I said that the chest piece was the last piece, but I was wrong. You want these pieces, these hand pieces. Now I'm noticing a different tint to the armor as opposed to the red armor. There's on the paint, it's like it's kind of violet. Maybe it was pre-shaded on. Okay, so now that you have the figure, all the armor parts off, you're going to want to take off the head itself. And depending on what head you want, I'm going to choose the open mouth, the angry face. What you're going to do, if you want to use the normal face, you have to take the top part off and it'll snap off like that. And then once you take that part off, you're gonna wanna put this hairpiece on. Actually, let's go ahead and take out the helmet. Okay, so like in the first video, you're gonna want to pull it apart like that. Put your nail in, then pull it apart. You'll see there are two pieces of plastic sticking out, and that goes into two holes on the top of the head. Now you're gonna want to slide that part into the helmet. If I can get it in. Why isn't it going in? Okay, there we go. Now you're gonna want to slide this part in, the hairpiece, like that, and then the mask, like so. Okay, now that you got the helmet off, or on, you're gonna want to let's do the shoulders first. So same thing with the shoulders, at an angle, and just snap it into place, and then there you go. Now let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these parts first. You're going to want to take the shoulder joint off because it's easier. And the shoulder just doesn't want to come off. For some reason. There it goes. And as you can see, it's a pretty long shoulder joint. I mean, I haven't taken off the shoulder myself because Reka no Ryo doesn't require this. Ow. You're gonna want to watch your finger on the top part because it really, really hurts. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm back after a couple minutes of fidgeting with the shoulder joint and cussing. You can either take off the whole shoulder joint itself, or you can put it like this and then insert the armor piece like that. Now this is an alternative way of doing it. And there you go. Just pop the joint back in, and then pop the whole shoulder joint back in, hopefully. There it goes. Snap, snap. And then okay, so I did some more fiddling around, and apparently you don't have to take the shoulder joints out. And just a third way, you can just slide it in, but for those of you people who want to be careful, I could see why you'd want to take the shoulders out, because there's a risk of the black paint coming off the white paint, scratching off and then transferring onto the white paint. So a third way of doing it is like that. Now you're gonna want to take from the top plastic holder, you want to take this neck because it's longer, and then you want to insert it like that. Now, you're going to want to take this part and attach it like that, like so. And then the back piece, like so. Now take the front and back skirts and go ahead and attach it like so. Make sure it shoots into that hole. There it goes. Actually, not quite. There it goes. Then make sure that little plastic piece goes into the crotch. And make sure those two pieces on the left and right side go together. Oh, this is such a pain. Okay, together like that. And now for the side skirts. Okay, now for the helmet. Now take the right, yes, the right arm armor. Snap it into place. Right foot armor. Into place. Left knee, like I said before, you're gonna want to make sure that the right, or the R is upside down, so you know that the piece is right side up. And same thing with the knee. I think, yeah. Right's R upside down equals piece right side up. Same thing with the other side of the left knee. And then the left foot armor. The left arm armor. Now you're gonna notice that there's some paint, the blue paint that came off on the under gear. You're probably not gonna want to switch out the armors often because of that. Okay, so now that I've got that on, you're gonna want to have the arm that's holding the arrow. You're gonna want to put this on that arm, or hand, sorry. Take off this hand, the closed fist, and you can either put the crunched up fist like this, or the two fingers like that. Now Now there's a little hole there to put the arrow in. And let's go ahead and get the arrow. Just put the arrow into that hole and drop it. Okay, so put the arrow into the hole. Put the hand armor on. Actually, backwards. Like that. Now, you're going to want to take out the closed fist on the left arm. And take this hand out. Excuse me. Make a mess of the table. Great. Now you're going to want to put the bow into the hand. Now, probably the easy way to do it is to bend the thumb, but you want to take good care not to break anything because these are PVC. Okay, so now that we got that settled, I want to insert the arrow. Is there even a hole for the arrow? I don't think so. Okay, so after a lot of fiddling around, I finally got him to pose, but it was a pretty awkward pose. His shoulders are misaligned, and when I review this figure, I assure you, I'm gonna tell you all of my gripes of posing this figure. It took me a really long time to do it, and well, as you can see, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Just make sure you watch my, I'm gonna unbox Rio, the first version, and once I get my Kikote, I'll unbox that as well and do the same thing for those figures, assembly. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe and comment as well. Thanks.